some journalists who made very good novelists. I'm not one of them. I see my books as telling stories about the place in which I live.
A Mumbai-based journalist and an author who has no imagination for fiction. That's not what I say. That's what he's saying. Hi, I'm Sudeepta on Red FM BookMarked, and with me I have... Do I need to give an introduction, sir?
I think you do. My name is Naresh Fernandes. I'm the editor of a website called scroll.in.
That's why I said everybody knows you so well. Let's start by saying no imagination for fiction. What is that?
So, some of my friends have vivid imaginations and I'm very envious of them.
Yep.
But I need the sort of crutch and the framework of real life to be able to hang stories on.
Is it because you've been a journalist for a very long time?
I think that is one of the afflictions of being a journalist, that you are so wedded to fact there are some journalists who made very good novelists. I'm not one of them. I can't see myself ever sort of, not trying to do research and tell stories through other people's voices.
So you have told story about Mumbai through various voices. Now, which is the version of Mumbai do you come back to?
See, there's no one version of Mumbai, and that is the delight of living in big cities. But also, every place is always in flux. And what we do as journalists, but also what we do, I think, as non-fiction writers sometimes, if you're writing about cities, is to try to tell the stories of that change, often through the device of individuals and, sort of what these huge sort of cataclysmic sometimes metamorphoses of the places we live in, how they affect individuals.
So there was Bombay once upon a time, which is now Mumbai. I don't know what is going to be the future. So do you see your books as an act of preservation, or कि आज से 10 साल बाद बच्चे से as a history पढ़ेंगे, or do you see it as ever evolving?
I see my books as telling stories about the place in which I live, and it's a place that I've sort of really been intimately involved in. My mother's family has lived in Mumbai for many hundred years, and so they've sort of seen the city grow up around them. And my father's family were migrants from Pakistan, from Karachi, around partition.
Yep.
And so these are the two polarities of the Mumbai story, the sort of the native settlers and the migrant. And so I think I have a perspective because of this on both sides.
And one food before we leave that you highly recommend from Bombay. Not vada pav. Do not give me vada pav.
Oh, there are just far too many, and I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth with that, because the moment I recommend one title, many of my other friends will come at me with a hatchet. So I'm going to be diplomatic about that one.
Brilliant. But thank you so much. Had a lovely conversation with you.
Thank you so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of the festival.